Hello ladies, it's Crafty Kim62 from Simply Craft and Swap. This is the January start of the tutorials for the mini book sessions. I've asked you to collect a box ready for May, and for an example, this is a box. It has one of those flip lids. Now I do like having unusual boxes, so this is what we're going to be aiming for. And you will also need just some grey board, chipboard, just anything with some weight about it, because this is going to be your front cover and your back cover, and a little bit spare for your spine. So your spine, this particular one has come off after doing the measurements for the box. So the basis is you measure the box on the inside and you take away, for example, this box is on the inside is 4 inches by 7 7/8. So I've made my grey board, I've cut that down to 6.5 by 3 1/4, and with whatever I cut off here I've used for the spine, because it'll be the same width all the way along. I'll show you that one in more detail soon, and that is the end of the box. But for this one I'm going to leave it this size before I cut it down, and that is going to be my spine. So we'll keep that, and I'll just show you quickly. Now I've been making these for about 14 years now, and I used to put them all together and then paint them black so that I could have a nice neat edge, or cream or red, depending on the colour. But I'm sure you're all aware of my creative spirit and Claire Charville, and on her website she actually has some construction tape which I'm sure will be readily available in America as well, and but it's on her website, the My Creative Spirit. So it's black construction tape. It's a bit like low fat tape, but it's a little bit stronger. You can still tear it. So all I'm doing is I'm just checking you can see. I put my spine into the middle with my front and my back, and I've left a little gap of say 2/8 of an inch either side, and all I'm going to do is carefully place my construction tape. Normally I would cut it edge to edge, but just for quickness and being on the video, I'm just going to go with it, and then just going to fold that in, fold that one in and that one in, and then just do the same on this one. So it doesn't matter if you go over, so just tuck it in. As I say, doing it myself, I would be much more neater and frugal with my tape. It is a little bit expensive, but it is worth the purchase. Squeeze out the bubbles, which are quite easy. So then you've got the basis of your... That was nice and quick and easy. So then I would go around all the way along, make it neat, so that when I put my papers on it's nice and easy and it's straightforward to do. So that is the first stage. We'll neaten all that up in a minute, and then the next measurement you'll need is your binding, which is, this one is 4.5, so I'm going to make my insert 4 1/4, so that we've got plenty of space top and bottom so that you can't see your inside. Now I've just made this is the concertina, It is very easy, very simple, and it's the basis of all of the mini albums that we're going to be making. And you see that you've got open tops, because we'll be putting things in there and doing different things with those. On the inside cover, you can see that each page has got a cream spine, and the pages all depend on how wide your spine is. So for this one, my basis for every spine is I use a 12 by 12 sheet of card or 2 A4s. You will have spare left. So with I just need my scoring tool. So I don't use the this is a Martha Stewart board, but I don't use her tool that came with this. It's quite frankly, I don't find it works very well. So what did I say for the spine depth? So 4 and so all I'm going to do is score down the 4 and a bit mark, then get my I find this way is much easier than just cutting it on the trimmer. This we'll be using it shortly. Then back to the board, and you'll need to put this one this way on, and then all I do is I start off at 1/2 inch, score down 1 inch, 1/2 inch, and I work my way all the way along, because I could get potentially 2 concertina bindings from this one sheet. And if you do it this way, doesn't matter what embellishments, what extra I ask you to put on, you will always have room. Sorry, it's moved. You will always have room, because you've got 1/2 centimetre. So I've got that little bit at the end, 1/2 inch, sorry. You've got that little bit at the end, so I'm just going to leave that. And then, just as you do with normal, just do your concertinas, just as if you're making a rosette. So if you just do that quickly, we'll be firming it up soon. It does get a little bit tougher with your hands, especially mine. So just work along with your concertina. Give it a bit of a squish, so then you've got your concertina as if you're making a fan. So that is the basis of all my concertina mini albums. What you will need is the red super sticky tape. So it's red liner tape, super sticky tape, but it is the strong one that you need. So what you will do is, for your first one, turn it over, and then at the base of each curve, where you've made the score line, you're going to stick it to the next one, so that you've got your first stuck edge. Then you're going to lay one flat, and then you're going to raise that one to the top, so you have a valley and a mountain. And again, at the edge of the score line, add your red liner tape, push it down. If you've gone too far, just fold that red liner tape. Never cut tape with your scissors, because that ruins your scissors. Always fold it back on itself. So again, mountain and valley fold, flat section, mountain and valley fold, then add your super sticky tape at the score mark, take it off, and again. So now we have 3, and that should be enough. So I'm going to cut the section, just double check because I may get 4. No, I'm only going to get 3. So this is the flap you're going to stick on there. You've got 1 straight section, 2 flaps, a straight section, 3 flaps, a straight section, and you're going to use this one as your section to attach it to the back. So just bear with me. And this will make another mini album for you, so there's no waste. So on this one you've got the 3 pages for your concertina book with your 2 flaps. So I'm going to just stick this down so we can get the full picture. So the first thing that you want to do, in the centre of the flat, I'm just going to do this quickly and then I'll show you close up. You don't want to do the edges yet, you're just doing the 3 sections. So that's the 3 sections there with your flaps. These are going to be attached to the front and the back, and this is your spine. So I'll just quickly take this off, fold that back because I've put a little bit too much on. Then spread it open, and then you want to, between, because you've got your score lines of where you left that gap, so marry it up, the same at the top and the bottom, in between, stick it down. I usually use my bone folder, and see these bits are not stuck yet, and you've got something that looks like that. So that is the beginning of your concertina book. So once you're happy that those 3 sections are, so move it to the end of your flap, and then fold your book over onto it and press down, because that way you'll know where it's going to stick. So I'm just going to do this for the end. Just come to the end of my roll, so I'll keep that. That'll come in useful. Take that one off, fold it over, and then you'll know that it's, so work it in, because obviously you've put another piece of card there, so you want it to open freely and run smoothly. So that is your 3 pages with the front and the back. So this is going to be the back, and this is going to be the front, so you can put extra things on the front, extra things on the pages, and then your book will lie flat. So that is how it's going to look. That way, so you can see across the top. Now then, the pages in here are very, very simple again. Very, very easy, very, very quick. Once you've made a couple, you'll never go to another concertina binding again. So you do want to measure, decide where you want to for your pages to end. Remember, you're going to be closing this you're going to need to be closing it, so don't go all the way to the end, just go short of it, but you still want this same measurement. So I'm going to do that one 4, and then from the fold from there I'm going to do 8. So 4 by 8. So just get my trimmer again. And 4. So all I'm going to do for this one is just fold it over, corner to corner, open it up. I'll just reach for my super sticky, bear with me. And all you're going to do is on one side at the bottom run your red liner tape along the bottom and along the side. And then on the opposite one you're just going to run it down this side here. So that's your score line, and you're going to have red liner tape on this side and only on one of the bottom one. So take off these 2 pieces of red liner tape covering first. Get your book, your concertina, place it, marry it up, fold it down, take off this one, fold it over, score down, and then run the 2 sides together, bone folder, and there you have your first page with your open top to add other things on. You carry on. This one's not quite the right size, so I will just get another sheet and do 2 more folds. Line it up. Again, marry the 2 corners up. If you want to use your scoreboard for this, then you can. Marry your 2 corners up, and again double super sticky along the bottom, along the side, and the opposite side. So the next one, along the bottom, along the side, and the opposite side. So again, take off these 2, offer it up to your next leaf. Stick the side down first, then take the opposite side off. I always leave this opposite side because, knowing me, I'll get it stuck to my hands, stuck to my fingers, stuck everywhere apart from where I need it. So then, as you use your score line, just offer it down. Bone folder. And again. You can make these as wide as you like, but for demonstration I've only done 3. Sorry, my mistake. Forgot to take my other end off. So then, score your pages. And there you have your concertina book. All the pages. So that one's got plenty of room. And then this one is going to be used for all of the other demonstrations. And that is your mini in a box before it's all decorated and all of the other things are added to the inside of the mini album using the concertina pages. I do hope you've enjoyed this tutorial and that you will join in the group and the event. The box is actually coming up in May because I have a few things planned, and this will be coming up soon. Many thanks for watching. Crafty Kim saying goodbye.